The courtroom was silent, humming with quiet judgment. Across from me, she stood draped in ivory, the color of innocence, a calculated choice. Her hands rested on her swollen belly like a shield, and her gaze flicked from me to the judge with the cold confidence of someone who believed a victory was already hers. But she was wrong. She thought the child she carried was her weapon, her leverage, her foolproof plan to take everything I had built, my business, my legacy, my life's work. But she didn't count on one thing. I wasn't a man she thought I was. She thought love saw me, made me blind. What she didn't realize was that while she was playing a game, I was preparing for war. 7 years ago, we met at a sleek rooftop mixer downtown. I was neat in building an empire, grinding through endless hours, fueled by ambition and bitter coffee. She was polished, magnetic, already crafting a persona she hoped the world would adore. Two outsiders, we looked unstoppable together, driven, passionate, untouchable. But while I built with sweat and sacrifice, she curated with charm and convenience. She said she admired my discipline, said she loved my vision, said she loved me, but she loved life, not the man who created it. The cracks didn't come all at once. At first, it was a strange message that disappeared too quickly. Then came vague weekend trips, unfamiliar friends, timelines that frayed under scrutiny. I tried to believe her, told myself love required trust, that doubt was disloyal. But I wasn't blind, just patient. When I discovered the truth, it was by accident. A mutual acquaintance mentioned her pregnancy casually, expecting I already knew. My stomach dropped. She hadn't told me because the timing wasn't right for her. She was saving it. A courtroom grenade. The ultimate sympathy play. I didn't react. Instead, I watched, collected, dug deeper. A man emerged. Young, handsome, naive. One of her brand collaborators. What I uncovered was undeniable. Hotel stays, intimate photos, late-night texts, a sonogram carelessly synced to our shared cloud. She wasn't just unfaithful. She was careless. And that carelessness was her undoing. I contacted my attorney. We moved swiftly. Accounts separated, assets transferred, legal safeguards tightened. By the time she noticed something was off, it was already too late. She thought the court delays were procedural. She thought I was distracted. She had no idea I'd already built the fortress. Thursday came the hearing. The sky hung low and gray. She arrived like it was a runway, not a courtroom. Late, poised, dressed to manipulate. Her lawyer opened with a masterclass in emotional storytelling, painting her as a devoted wife. The supporter partner, now pregnant and abandoned. Then came the pivot. The judge, calm and deliberate, asked, "Mr. Vance, are you the father of the child?" I let the silence stretch, the weight of it palpable. "No, Your Honor," I replied. "I'm not." A ripple of confusion crossed her face. I didn't stop there. I handed the judge a folder. Clean, thorough, indisputable. Proof of her affair, documentation, dates, screenshots, receipts. It spoke louder than anything I could have said. She broke then, not dramatically, but in subtle, unraveling pieces. Her attorney stammered. She searched my face for mercy. I had none left to give. The judge reviewed the evidence. With the prenup intact and infidelity confirmed, the outcome was decisive. No alimony, minimal division of assets. The child legally was my concern. She left the courthouse with nothing but the consequences of her own choices. It's been for months. She still reaches out. Angry messages, apologies, sometimes both in the same breath. The other man vanished when the money never came. I've heard whispers about her financial troubles, emotional spiral. I don't rejoice in her pain, but I won't shoulder it either. She misjudged me. Thought I'd crumble. Thought my love for her would turn into weakness. But love didn't break me. Her betrayal did. And that pain didn't soften me. It sharpened every edge. She struck the match. Thinking she burned me down, but I rebuilt in silence. And this time she wasn't invited inside.